That was funny. I forgot to turn off the snow thing from last week. Anyway.
And it's not snowing anymore. Hello,
No.
I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy who forgot to turn off the snow thing.
That's okay.
If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements, like these, that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon.
There it is. Yeah.
No, I can't remember. Hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. So thanks for joining us on our keto journey.
Indeed. Yeah, the scene, let's see. Hold on, where's the 10 seconds there.
The thing again?
That was our house last week.
Yeah, that was
like
our snow
Tuesday.
day on April 4th.
Yep.
It's been a long time since we had a snow day that late.
Everyone was like, when are you going to release the spring flavors? And we're like, it's snowing. And then we're
today.
like, fine, we don't care
We'll
if it's
do it
spring
tomorrow.
anymore. We'll just do it tomorrow. And so we did. Anyway, Carrie's here. So is Dennis and
Dennis.
Sky.
Hello, Sky.
Miss Perfectly Imperfect Keto is on an early sleep routine. So
Ooh,
we're
yes.
going to take off a bit early.
That's okay. Good for you. We were just talking about sleep a minute ago.
From Jenks. Let's see, Jennifer says, good evening, beautiful people.
Good evening.
And she also says, hello, my name is Jennifer, and I'm a Keto Chow hoarder.
Oh, I understand. Hi, Jennifer.
Storm Chasing Gal says, yeah,
Hi, Storm
preach.
Chasing Gal. Hi, Joanne.
Let's see, Joanne is here. This is Happy Thursday. It hit 99 in Arizona today. Wow, wow, wow. Mike says, that's good. There's good hoarding and bad hoarding. Keto Chow is good hoarding.
Right.
Rhiannon's here, so is Goomba
Hi,
Lord.
Rhiannon.
Goomba Lord, we saw some of your minions yesterday when we went to go see the Mario movie.
Oh, right.
Which was, in my opinion,
it was great.
Absolutely fantastic.
It was really great.
If you have
super
played
cute.
more than 3 Mario games, or you have a favorite Mario game,
or you like Mario at all.
yeah, then you're going to love
like
the
it.
movie. If you
really
are a curmudgeonly old sourpuss movie critic who thinks that all movie needs to be art and be difficult to
I
understand,
thought it was art.
then
I couldn't
you
do
probably
that.
will think that it's a mindless fan appeasing thing.
And you know what? I'm okay with mindless fan appeasing things.
I thought it was great.
It appeased my fanness.
Yep. Let's see. Alex is here.
Hi,
Hey there, Alex.
How are you?
Let's says hello, hello. Rana says the snow made me laugh. Not even the tiniest snow patch here. Yeah, we don't have any snow.
Yep, it's melted now.
No, there was one little bit in the parking lot,
Oh,
right
Keto
by
Chow?
but it was this morning. I think it was gone by the time I left today.
Yeah, it was really hot today. It was funny the last week having my thermostat set on 70 degrees because sometimes it was hot, the heater was on, and then sometimes the air conditioner was on. There was never nothing on. It was never 70 degrees in the car. But
Denise says hello, and Lady
Hi,
Fritzader
Denise.
says Miriam
Hello.
smashing
Oh,
earrings.
thank you.
Gina is here, so is Exposing Darkness and Marianne.
Hi, guys.
The Storm Chasing Gal says was a root beer float day. Missed it so much.
Oh, I know. I've been craving root beer float too. I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm like, I just got to go mix. I haven't mixed Keto Chow in a while.
I have
About a good on
I have
it.
a chunk of bacon in my teeth.
How'd you get bacon?
Well, you made that beef stroganoff stuff.
Oh, right. And I threw bacon in it. I forgot. I ate that for dinner too.
Yeah, it was
I'm
good.
glad you got it out. High five. It was delicious.
Anyway, Lori's here. Says looking lovely in all black.
Thank you.
Gina likes my shirt. BB-8 is just, he's funny.
Yeah.
S Cash is here. Mike says I went to San Diego and it was 50 to 60 degrees all week. And I come home and it's 92.
Oh, isn't
and
that
I forgot
crazy?
to turn the heat off. We went from cold to hot.
Oh, man.
Mike is here from Magna. Finally sunshine and warm
Yes.
weather. Yes,
Are you
it
getting out
is.
walking, I hope?
Diane's here from Carroll Stream, Illinois.
Oh, cool.
11 for life. Yeah, 90 last week and 54 tonight. Renee said Keto says Happy Tuesday.
Happy
Christy
Tuesday.
Davis and Alyssa are here.
Hi, guys.
Hoosier Chick says, how are things going with the slow burn weight training? I bought the book, but I haven't started the program yet.
It's been good. We didn't do it today because Chris's shoulder.
My shoulder has been having problems, and it turns out it's not a labral tear. It's bursitis and a bunch of other weird stuff. I did contact the physical therapist people
Oh, good.
today, but
Another
I
high
haven't
five.
heard back
Double
from
high
them.
fives.
Radical Geek is here. Night Nurse says, you guys are so awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Keto in the Midst says, Happy Tuesday, all. Lynn
Happy
is
Tuesday
here,
to
says,
you.
hey, everyone, key lime for breakfast this morning.
Oh, yeah, that
I
sounds
thought
good.
I had a key lime Ninja Creamy, and turns out it was pistachio, which was fine.
That's funny, because it's a similar color.
Radical Geek says, I'm hoping to see the Mario movie this weekend.
Yes.
Nice. Kel says, good evening, everyone. And Teresa is here. Lisa says, I have no idea Seth Rogen was born to be Donkey Kong.
Yes, he did a great job.
I think everybody in that movie did
I
a
think
great
so
job.
too.
And even, there's a lot of people who have been critical of Chris Pratt and his voice. Apparently, he did the voiceover with a really heavy, like, New Jersey accent, and then re-recorded the whole thing. Because a lot of people were like, what?
That's funny.
But Mike says, I usually play as Peach or Daisy in Mario Kart.
Yeah, I did Peach too. Or Daisy.
Diane says, I love my chocolate Keto Chow. And he loves you too.
That's so good.
Night
Chocolate's
Nurse
so
is here
good.
from Chicago. Google Lore says, I am curmudgeonly and old, but I plan to watch it eventually. Rick Wynn is here. This guy says, I saw Dungeons and Dragons, and I have every Mario game and really look forward to the movie.
Yes,
Nice.
we need to go see Dungeons and Dragons too.
Dennis says, I love my Keto Chow core and chocolate twice today.
Nice.
We're almost to the, is it the 3-month or the 4-month? We probably have the 3-month data now on Keto Chow core, so we need to look into that. So I'm chasing Gal. Have y'all considered chocolate chip? I don't know what that would taste like
Yeah.
because it wouldn't be separate flavors. So yeah, I'm not sure what a chocolate chip flavor would be. Sorry. So no, I haven't considered it. Jennifer says spring is sprung. I had to call my gardener to get on his schedule. Nice. Let's see. Luce is here. Trey says, hi guys, can't wait till my first order is delivered. So excited to start my Keto Chow journey. Well,
Tracy,
Miriam always recommends.
Try the flavor you think you'll like the least first, because you might be surprised.
Yes, indeed. Melissa says, yeah, Jack Black was amazing. Yes. We were singing the Peaches
We still are.
song
We're still singing that song.
for so long afterwards.
It's very Jack Black.
Yes. Susan says, I just sat down on the sofa with an Irish cream Keto Chow, turned on YouTube, and here you are. Yes, we are.
Yay!
Here we are. It tastes really good for us to be here. No, that's not what Susan said. No. Visual Keto says, howdy, everyone. Type 1 Keto is here.
Hello.
Let's see. People talking back and forth. Carrie had to reload the stream since it didn't start on time. Rickman says, I'm trying to get organized for a trip to Austin next week. Yes.
Yes, are we going to see you?
We're going to Austin next week as well. We're actually also going to San Antonio a year from now.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Because there's going to be an eclipse.
Yeah, so we're going to go look at it.
And that was where rental houses were available, so...
Yeah.
And
But
we'll
we have a
probably
lot
have
of
to
keto friends in
drive
San
2
Antonio, so
hours
we'll be
early
excited.
on the day of the
Oh, well,
eclipse.
we'll probably have to figure out where to go to.
Yes, well, we'll have options to go straight west or go south, depending on what we think the...
But that means we'll be in the ellipse traffic, like we were
Eclipse
before.
traffic, yeah.
Ellipse. Eclipse traffic, so we'll have to like plan that out really
yeah,
well.
that's not for a year.
Yep.
Jennifer says lemon meringue cheesecake was a super hit for Easter. That's awesome.
Yay, that sounds awesome. I can't believe we didn't make little egg like fat bombs or anything.
Well,
We've done that before.
We have a whole bunch of colored eggs in the fridge that are just sitting there right now.
Yeah, we need to eat those.
Mama Kaz here says I got my spring box. Nice.
Nice.
Marie was under the wrong account. I'm here.
Oh no, how are you, Marie?
Let's see. Carrie has a question about eating 4 eggs and 3 of them had just yolks. I don't know why your hip pain might have gone away after eating that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Leslie says I just finished a blueberry, like a blueberry keto chow or one blueberry.
One blueberry.
I had 3 blueberries on Sunday for when we were having Easter dinner.
With the fruits?
Well, I had one, and then I had another one a couple of minutes later, and then I had a third one. Because, yeah, I just cannot eat a lot of blueberries.
Yep.
Keto in the Mist says Miriam is correct about least favorite flavors. I ordered chocolate mint for hubby and ended up eating it all myself.
Right? Isn't it so surprising?
Serious Keto doesn't like chocolate mint, and he really likes the chocolate mint.
I love the chocolate mint. I'm going to write all those things down. Where's a pencil?
Chrissy says, I just finished eating some banana Keto Chow custard. It's so good for
Root
dessert.
beer, chocolate mint. I'm just going to email myself
Rick Wen
real
is
quick.
looking forward to meeting you as well.
Yay!
Oh, Annette says they're going to travel for the Eclipse also.
Okay, so Rick Wen, tell me what you look like so I can look for you.
Has a face and arms.
No.
Yeah. Marcia says, I'm new to Keto Chow here from Florida. Nice. So far, delicious.
Yay.
Raspberry cheesecake. Nice.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Thank you for popping in and say hi.
Diane says I need help losing at least 50 pounds before August, 30th wedding anniversary.
Oh.
Let's visit Bonita Beach, Florida. Any suggestions for how to do that? So going keto is a good way to start it. You can use Keto Chow for that. You could use beef, butter, bacon, and eggs for that. There's many different ways to do that.
We like to call prescription strength keto like low total carbs, right? So it's pretty carnivore, but it works. So if you want to go crazy.
Not a lot of vegetables, no fruit.
But really, if you want to do keto, just do 20 carbs, 20 total carbs.
A day.
Would be good, a day. And then try to get your protein to like 100. And yeah, fat varies, but.
Yep. Teresa says, I'd love to see an eclipse. When we're going to southern Texas, because we didn't want to go to Mexico.
I would go to Mexico.
I'm leery of painting a giant target on my back that says, hello, I am a rich person who could pay to go around the world to
looking at eclipses.
Look at eclipses.
Is that what people who look at eclipses look like?
If they're going to travel to Mexico, that's kind of what they're saying.
Oh.
And so I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to open myself up to that possibility. And neither did my dad. And I didn't want to open up my family to that possibility because we're going to be taking most of the kids. So
yeah.
Southern Texas sounds good to me.
I'm sure it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm writing myself a note. Miriam, do you guys want to hear? I'm going to make
let's see.
Keto Chow.
Marianne says chilly and rainy in Florida. So I had a hot Irish cream for lunch today. Amazingly good. Teresa says, what is your favorite fat to mix with Keto Chow? I'll have to experiment. Definitely butter. Although Miriam has been really liking beef tallow in the chocolate
Except
core.
it's still at the office.
Is it still at the office?
Yes. I need to bring it home. Every day I think about it and don't bring it home. Okay, root beer float. What was the other flavor I said I wanted to make? Chocolate mint.
Know. Summer Chasing Gal says, you're all my happy place. Was gone and came home to 2 broken plates on the floor. What do you have? Children or pets? I mean, what's going on?
What? Did you have an earthquake or something?
That's crazy. Linda is here.
Hi, Linda.
Carrie says, I wish I could get to Austin when Keto Chow goes. So we're going for the Keto Con.
Yes, Keto
is
Con.
why we're going to Austin. Mama Cat says, I had a raspberry cheesecake this afternoon. It was so good. Tasted even better on a warm day in Colorado.
Yes, that's so good.
Jennifer says, thinking about a lemon meringue. Audacity to attempt Stuffler with lemon curd.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Lemon curd.
This guy's doing drunk typing. Path of Totality for me in the house on wheels in Texas. Maybe a meetup is one. Well, we know a lot of people.
We'll do a meetup when we go. San Antonio.
San Antonio. So we're planning on maybe doing something.
Yes.
Anyway, Laura says, if I had good deals on meat to fill my new fridge. Well, the one died over the weekend and we lost so much food.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Jazzy Puppy says, hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hi, Jazzy Puppy.
Rickwin says, I'm an older woman who walks with a cane.
Hey.
I have gray hair.
Gray hair.
I'm going to mark my ID card with Rickwin so people know who I am.
That's a good idea.
Is good. So good.
Hey, I'll look for the lady with the cane.
Okay.
Who's like...
And Teresa says, I'm looking forward to meeting you in Austin. Nice.
Yes.
This is the only way I know how to carry it to test for egg white intolerance. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Timeless Jewelry by Deborah is trying with ghee as my fat source.
Oh, good idea. We've done that before.
Yeah, we have. The biggest difference between ghee or clarified butter and butter is you melt the butter and separate the water and the little bit of protein from the butter oil. So You can use ghee. It's more of a taste thing than a metabolic thing, if that makes
Right.
sense. So, Leslie says, so agree in San Antonio. Miss Perfectly Imperfect Keto says, Chris and Miriam, you both got a mention on Dr. Barry's PhD member chat tonight. In a nutshell, he credited you both for putting PhD way of eating as priority first.
That's awesome.
I'll have to.
Thanks, Ken. I'll
Yeah.
text him. Be like, thank you.
I hear you're saying nice things about me. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Marie says ghee is so yummy in Keto Chow. And
Yep.
Alyssa likes the beef tallow as well. Jennifer says, I'm thinking of lemon and meringue stuffler with lemon curd filling.
That
There
sounds
you
amazing, doesn't it? Oh, yummy.
Summer Chasing Gal says, an old cat daughter was with me. Don't understand it. Either one plate was China. Oh, okay. There you go. Marie says, yeah, and if you make your own ghee, it is affordable. Now, so
That's true, yeah.
you could do that. I just use butter instead. I figure, why make ghee to mix it with water and protein? Why don't I just use the butter? But if you're going to like brown the butter and give it that flavor, that would be a reason to make ghee. Mama Cat says, what's your favorite flavors? I had a chocolate peanut butter yesterday. That was really good.
I can easily tell you my favorite flavor is Butterfinger, which is chocolate peanut butter mixed with chocolate toffee.
Okay.
They're so happy.
Deborah says, we need to come to the Chicagoland area. I haven't seen any keto stuff.
That would be cool, though. Actually, I'm supposed to go with my friend my girlfriend and I were going to meet in Chicago someday. She's going to show me around. But I don't know when that's going to happen.
Yeah. Tracy wants to know, does it matter if you use unsalted or salted butter? There's a very tiny difference amount of salt in the salted butter versus unsalted. I like the salted butter because
I like more salt.
I like more salt and I can leave it on the counter. We pretty much don't buy unsalted butter.
Yeah.
So, okay, Susan wants to know, how long can a mixed Keto Chow sit in the car? Should I pack it in ice in the cooler if I'm not drinking it right away?
Yes, pack it in ice if you're not drinking it right away. Because imagine if it's just a gallon of milk, right?
Yeah,
Pretend
just
it's a gallon of milk.
treat it like
Would
milk.
you leave it in the car?
And a lot of people will say, hey, I mixed up Keto Chow and got distracted, left it on my counter, woke up the next morning, and it was still there on the counter. Is it safe to drink? It's like,
I would throw it away.
treat it like milk.
Yep. Although,
easy as that.
When I was a kid, one of my favorite things was warm milk that I'd left out. And I would get up in the middle of the night and go sit on the kitchen counter and drink it. And it was yummy and comforting. And I didn't die.
Dennis says, we've planned very well. It's been nagging at my brain. I wanted to actually book several months ago before the 1 year before mark.
Yeah.
Because now all of a sudden everybody else is waking up to the fact that there's going to be an eclipse.
He was asking me about it and I just didn't ever say anything. So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
We have it set up, and there's a website called Eclipsophile, which actually gives you like median cloud cover on the day of the eclipse for the last 20 years.
That's so crazy.
So between 0 and 100. And the place that we're planning to go has 30% cloud cover, whereas the further east you go, it goes towards 100%. Anyway, Diane wants to know, what's our preferred brand of butter?
We like the Sam's Club or Costco brand. I know Kerrygold is super yummy, but
It's a flavor thing. If you prefer the flavor,
Yeah.
go for it.
We're not super stressed about grass-fed, grass-finished stuff. We're kind of chill about that. So we'd like to do the Costco or Sam's Club just because you can get it in bulk. And like we said, we get the salted. But she did ask if you melt the butter before mixing. Yes, you do that. And then you also want to use warm water, because if you use cold water and then warm butter, it'll make the butter clump together just because it'll clump it up. So you want to get warm water, but you don't have to use like scalding hot water. You actually probably shouldn't use scalding hot water because that will cause problems with the protein. So just do like a nice warm water and then put the butter in together and shake it up. We like to use a blender to do ours.
Yep.
And we do 3 at a time. We should probably do a live stream where we mix Keto Chow. There is a couple videos. Chris just barely did one.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
What's it called? How to mix Keto Chow.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, look at me.
Look, Google your own video.
Keto Chow Pro.
Like a pro. Where is it? Oh, that's the Vitamix one. Isn't that it?
No.
It was like in the last little while.
Uh-huh.
I believe in you. Mixing Keto Chow like a pro, I think is the name of the...
Yeah, I think that is... There it is.
There it is.
How to make Keto Chow.
Oh.
Creamy ice cream and shake, step-by-step, easy to follow instructions.
Whoopsie. Okay, so we'll grab that link and throw it in there. Chris was using his...
Yeah, I stuck a camera on my head.
So now you can see what it feels like to be that tall. It feels pretty, it's pretty tall.
Okay, I just put that into the chat. Bum, 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 bum. All right.
Hi, Cindy. How are you?
Oh, and Dennis says I should get a polarizing filter. I'm just going to go and enjoy it. Anybody else can take photos of it. I'm going to enjoy it.
Yep.
That's actually what my dad is going to do as well.
And you know what? We're going to be there for a couple of days. And I heard that there's a SeaWorld right there. And
yeah, we're not going to have time for that.
Literally, how many days is the eclipse?
It's on Monday.
Yes. And how many days are we going to be there?
We're going to be driving for probably 4 or 5 hours. And
but there's at least
Monday
we're not going to
night.
drive the whole day every single day.
We don't have anything booked out for SeaWorld. We don't have any time. We would have to take an additional day off for the kids from school.
What about Saturday? We're not going to drive to the eclipse on Saturday.
You wanted to meet up with people.
I know, but not the whole day.
Right. Christy says, I've completely
converted my
father-in-law.
haven't decided anything about that trip.
He's going keto with my mother-in-law. They both love Keto Chow. It's really helped them stay on plan because sometimes they don't have energy to cook.
I know. It's such a crazy
Storm Chasing Gal says, okay, when y'all mix flavors, is it 2 full singles together?
Yes. So you can do 2 full singles together and then just split them into 2 shakes. Or you can do like half a scoop of one and half a scoop of another and then just make 1 shake. So what I typically do is I'll do 3 in the Vitamix together. And so then I'll just do 1.5 and 1.5, right?
Yeah.
Something
or
like
2
that.
of one and 1 of the other.
Yeah.
Deb says, I need licorice. Unfortunately, licorice is discontinued.
I'm sorry,
It was done as a very short-run flavor. It was in stock a long time.
It was pretty fun, though.
But unfortunately, it is no longer available.
But we'll play with some more fun flavors.
Yep. And we don't have plans to reintroduce it. So it was fun while it lasted.
Yep.
GGB says, any chance you guys are coming to the Bronson thing in Maryland this summer? Unfortunately, no. Our schedule was already filled up before that one was announced. Mark says, are the scoops different sizes? They appear different between different flavors.
They are.
Some of them are different sizes.
Most of them are the same. Chocolate is different. Chocolate peanut butter is different. And the savories are different.
And the blueberry one is the wrong size entirely.
Oh, that's right.
But that's okay. It's sold out. So we don't have to worry about that one anymore.
Oh, that's right. 2 double bad newses in a row.
Right. Alyssa says, the longer you're on keto, the more salt you will want in there.
Yeah.
That is also true.
That's true.
Let's see. Annabella says, howdy, Chris and Miriam. Carrie is here.
Woo-hoo.
Trish says, I'm so excited. I ordered my first bundle of Keto Chow. I can't wait. Well, welcome. Donna is here from Texas.
Hi, Donna.
Storm Chasing Gal loves Kerrygold butter and Kerrygold cheese.
I would too. It's so good.
Yeah, Alyssa likes the Sam's Club butter. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yep.
Meg says, I can't tell the difference in the shakes between salted and unsalted butter. It tastes the same to me. There's not a lot. I think it ends up
pretty
being
sensitive to salt flavor to be able to taste the difference.
It's like 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt per stick of butter. It's really not a lot. Let's see. GGB says Kerrygold lost a lawsuit about the whole grass-fed thing anyway. So it's really about taste. Sean is here. Welcome, Sean.
Hi, Shauna.
Backwood Geek says you could come to Ohio for the Total Eclipse 2024. So the problem with that is the cloud cover in Ohio is too high, the likely cloud cover. So we're going to southern Texas instead.
Okay.
Bonnie says, when I see Keto Chow on Facebook, it says that if I purchase through Facebook, I can get 20% off. Is that just for new customers only? That's actually something that Facebook is doing to try to encourage people
to buy through
Facebook. They're trying to, they're actually they charge you 20% less and then give us the full amount.
Yes. So
So-
you would get a discount.
But that will soon be going away.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're running out of money, and so they're not going to be doing that promotion.
Yeah, but
anymore.
they were trying to encourage people to
Uh-huh.
have their shop on Facebook and run a lot of ads. So
Yep.
that was their promotion.
Bum, bum, bum. Mark says I need to find a 3 to 4 quart container that fits in the microwave. Shauna says I've never been accused of being tall, right? Alyssa says I use a saucepan and melt my liquid in butter, then pour into the
Oh,
Vitamix. There
that's
you
a
go.
good idea. So we have a mixing a white.
It's
white.
a measuring cup that has
measuring
a
cup.
lid on it.
Yes,
It's really
with the
cool.
lid. In fact, Lori, who was in this chat earlier, if you do at Lori Allred,
And I showed it in that video.
is a Pampered Chef lady, and you get it from her. So
She's the only one that has it.
she is the only Pampered Chef lady, and you should buy it from her because I actually have 2 of them, and I love them. But I just put the lid on, and it fits perfectly, so then the butter doesn't spit in my microwave.
Cindy wants to know, how are you?
I'm so good.
Okay.
Oh,
Lori says
speaking
I
of
voted
Lori
SeaWorld.
Allred, right there. Lori
there she
Allred. I vote SeaWorld, that lady.
I just
She's the
started sweating.
Pampered Chef lady, so order that container from her.
Let's see. People talking back and forth. Timeless. Deborah says Miriam, a butterscotch flavored cheesecake would be yummy.
Oh,
yes, it would.
yes. I love butterscotch.
John says, yeah, I vote for SeaWorld too. Too bad I'm not going.
Yeah. Bummer.
Let's see. Deb says, I have 1 packet of the red licorice left.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I have any. I have some black licorice.
Okay, so Tracy wants to know,
Secret
are we
black
going to
licorice.
restock the peaches and cream? That is also a flavor that we're not going to be restocking.
We are not.
So,
Oh, there's the container right there. Oh, it's gone.
but we're not sharing yet.
Oh, I mean, I was seeing it, but you weren't.
There you go.
There it is. There's the container. See
That
the
guy
lid
right
right there? And it's just ski-wampus on the thing.
Let's see. If I search for, whoops,
Are we in the bottom of the screen
Keto
right now? Or
Chow.
no?
Yes,
Or no?
we are.
Okay.
Flavor
don't know.
availability.
I never know when I'm showing or not. So
Here we go.
I'm just like, whatevs. Oh, hey, it's got bottles on it now.
Okay, so this is actually a page. If you search for Keto Chow flavor availability, it actually, we have a page that tells you
Yep.
what our plans are for different flavors. So, for instance, there's the red licorice.
No.
The single meal is discontinued, and the large ones are not planned. As far as peaches and cream, they have both been discontinued. We do still have some in stock.
Are you sure?
Yes. The large bags of peaches and cream.
I love those.
So here you go. Discontinued.
make-
This flavor was
We should make
introduced.
peaches and
But we've
cream.
decided we will not be restocking it. You may find some sizes still available, while other sizes are still sold out. When the supply, if any, runs out, it will not be available for sale, and we do not have current plans to restock it. So, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. I guess I could copy and paste that link. Unless Lynette's already done it for me.
And
I
Laura
just
should
haven't
copy, and should put in a link for the container. Because I love it.
Okay.
The Pampered Chef container.
Upstate Keto Girl made it.
Yes. Hi. How are you?
Let's see. Donna Sparrow says, "Yep, I made another live. Welcome."
Yay,
Diana
hi,
says, "Any
Donna.
chance the prices might go down? Having trouble affording 2
Oh,
shakes a day, 11 for
I
convenience
know,
and taste,
that's
though."
so hard.
So our prices are determined by the cost of the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, it's like gasoline. They really like raising the prices.
Yeah, it's really hard
And then
to
they're
bring it
really,
back
really
down.
slow to bring them back down.
Yep.
If we can find a way to reduce the prices,
Yeah. Oops,
I
sorry,
am going
that
to
was
do
loud.
it. My understanding is some prices have started coming down, but they're not quite down to where they were. For instance, the egg white protein. We don't have the egg white protein in stock, and we're not going to restock it until the prices come down. Holly actually looked into the prices, and it's currently, right now, 3 times the price of what we paid the last time
Yes.
we restocked it. So if we reintroduce the egg white protein, it would be 3 times the price.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to wait until it comes down. But hopefully, if we can, we're going to be able to bring down the price. I don't know that that's going to happen, though. But we'll see. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
Melissa says, technically, as far as ingredients go, you'll find the salted butter is cleaner than unsalted. I can't think of the preservative they add. Oh, interesting. Jujubee says, my husband got unsalted butter by accident once. My son said, Mommy, this butter is broken. That's
I know.
awesome.
Aren't kids the best? I just love it.
Donna says, we're in the path for 100% of the Eclipse 2024. Excited to see it.
Yay. So you can just look at it in your backyard. We can come to your house. Just kidding.
Eclipse.
Eclipsophobia.
Eclipsophile. So this is a really interesting, this is the one I've been talking about. So you've got the total solar eclipse.
They're so cool. Audrey's going to come show us some fossils. Come in.
This right here is the median cloud amount going across the entire United States.
Wait just a second.
And that's why we wanted to go to southern Texas. See, I mean, Mexico's way better. But as you go further east, it just kind of gets worse. And so it's sad to go for an eclipse and not be able to see it. So that's why we're going. Okay, Audrey. So Audrey went to a place called UDIG.
Audrey's our college girl, and she's home for spring break this week.
Where you get to look for fossils yourself in shale deposits, right?
Yeah, which we've maybe been there before. Oh my god!
You're just going to have to stand right in front.
Or you can stand right in front of me and kneel down.
And look at what you're doing.
Look at
because
what you see.
Look at the TV.
I know. These are my biggest ones that I found.
That's a lot.
And you have
That's
to
a lot
block
of
us.
trilobites. Wow. Okay, wait. You have to hold it there till it focuses.
Okay, there's this one.
Focus.
Focus.
It's focused.
Focus.
Trilobite.
This is one of the bigger ones.
Nice.
Falling apart.
Oh gosh, don't break
And I
it.
haven't cleaned them yet because I just got home.
Okay.
And this way. Is it focused? And this
Yep.
one is also one of the bigger ones. And those ones, like, there's the actual fossil and there's the cast. These ones are the actual fossils.
Ah.
And then this one's just two of them together.
What is this, a bag of trilobites?
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
It's a bag of trilobites.
It's not focused.
Hold on. It's because Dad's moving. Hold still.
No, it's because you can see my face.
There we
And
go.
it prefers
That one?
eyes over
Oh,
anything
you know,
else.
Trilobite eyes?
Trilobite eyes!
Here, show them the bag of trilobites.
A bag of trilobites.
So you have to stand blocking it with
Yeah, you
your
have to
body.
block our
I'm
faces.
gonna block your face now.
Yes.
No more face for it.
Blocking
Okay,
your
there you
face
go.
And a few
now.
other random things. But yeah, no, that was mildly entertaining.
Okay.
Just wanted to. Oh wait, let me take.
So
that.
she drove. So she drove 2 hours to
No,
Delta.
Clarity said she would drive, so it was.
I
actually
mean,
3
her
hours.
friend
It was
drove
2 hours and 50 minutes.
Well, what did
3
you do?
hours.
I
She
sat
sat
in
in the car.
Did you just sit in the car? Did you? Okay.
She made lunch. I mean,
Oh.
I made lunch.
There's also one
For them.
piece of seaweed, but it doesn't look like seaweed.
Okay, show it to
Okay.
the camera.
So this is. Can I find it? This is seaweed. It doesn't really look like much, but if you
Yeah.
know it's seaweed.
Hold on, it's not
I
focusing.
know. I know.
Get Dad's face off there.
No more dad's face. It's still
It's not focusing.
Come
Walk
on,
backwards.
Come on. Almost there. Still dad's face. Yeah.
There it
that's
goes.
seaweed.
Okay.
Doesn't look like seaweed unless you know that it looks like seaweed.
Off camera is Aubrey, who is one of the
Hey,
people
Aubrey,
who
come
puts
in and put your
together
face in here.
a bunch of the packages at Keto
You have to
Chow.
stand in front of me if you want to be seen.
Marcia's second
Put
to
your
vote
face
for
over here.
birthday cake Keto
Stand
Chow.
right here. I like your pants.
Okay.
Real dusty.
So then you got to duck down.
There you go. It focused for you just fine.
That's because she has a face.
This is my. Where am I? This is me.
This is
Hello.
Audrey.
Okay.
Walking around.
Okay, I'm going to skip some of the comments a little bit.
Okay,
Deborah says,
bye.
I love all the Keto Chow commercials. Very humorous.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. Alyssa says, is it on your favorite things link, the butter thing? No, it's not, unfortunately, because it's only available from Pembrokeshire.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about putting it on there. That's a good idea. Well, buy it from Lori, and she'll hook you up, because she knows what I'm talking about. And I freaking love that thing. That's probably one of the kitchen things I use the most,
Okay.
which is silly. It's
Terry
just a
says, can you
bowl,
substitute water with coconut milk in the recipe of making ice cream? Will it keep it from turning into an ice cube if I put it in the freezer after churning? So to answer your first question,
yes.
you can,
And no.
but it has a lot more sugar in it than you probably want.
Yeah, I use coconut cream instead.
But will it keep it from turning into an ice cube?
No.
Nothing you do will keep it from turning into an ice cube
Yeah.
after you have to make soft serve. Unfortunately, you can't make it ahead of time, freeze it, and then pull it out.
Yeah, it's a keto
I mean, you
chow
can,
thing.
and then you have to wait for it to
It's
thaw.
kind of a pain. But that's why we like the Ninja Creamy so much, because you can just put it in the pint container, take the pint container out, and then it does its magic thing.
Annabella says Mermaid Keto Chum will be arriving soon. I got an email about it. Let's see. Sorry, I might be skipping a couple things. Shauna says the low carb cruise is 53 days away.
Oh, yes.
Tina is here from Central Oregon. Nice.
Do we have a dive trip planned for the cruise?
Yes, maybe 2. That's why we have to do nitrox.
Oh, yeah.
If going diving is important to you, you should be championing the nitrox.
Fine, I'll call him right now.
You might even schedule it.
Nitrox, please.
Megan says, "Can you say the site again about the Eclipse?"
Oh, it's called. I'm sorry, we got distracted by trilobites.
Yeah, so it's eclipsophile.com, and I'll just grab this link.
And that just shows the 2024 is the page that he was on.
Yeah.
So then you can look like a rich person following eclipses too.
In Texas.
Even though I don't think we look like rich people. But.
Momcast says, "Who's Jen?" That's the name on my Keto Chow box. She's the lady up front, and she also handles the returns, which is why her name is on the stuff. Let's see. Donna says, "I'm in Central Texas." Well, welcome.
Yay! Hopefully we can see you next year.
Yeah, GB says they saw the last solar eclipse. We actually saw it at in the middle of Idaho, which turned out to be one of the best places to view.
It was
because
so amazing.
With no clouds.
I was so ornery too. I'm like, this is the
dumb.
Stupidest thing.
Why are we getting up at 2
have
in the
ever
morning
done.
to drive to Mud Lake,
we were
Idaho?
so ready to be stranded and stuck in traffic, which is what we have to think of.
I actually had an extra 20
we
gallons
had a
of
toilet
gas.
thing in the back.
And a
we had
pop-up toilet
gas.
cover.
We had all kinds of food, so we didn't die.
Yep. And then it was amazing.
And then we were just stuck in traffic for 8 hours, and it was fine.
Yeah.
But it was so amazing. Like the moon, like everything happened. There was all the reflections on the sidewalk, and it got so cold, and all the animals did the little chirping, barking.
Well,
thing,
yeah. As soon as it gets, all the birds are like, "What is going on? Why is it so weird?" And they stop making noise.
Yeah.
Christy says, "My husband used to work in the coal mines here in West Virginia. And he found a bunch of fossils, which proves that West Virginia had oceanfront property at some point in the past. Lots of palm leaves and seashells. Wow, that's really
crazy.
cool. So lots of people really like the trilobite stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Jennifer wants to know if we'll be sampling raspberry at Keto Chow.
Probably. Yeah,
we probably will do it as
a pudding.
As the pudding.
We like to make it into a pudding. We're actually doing something different this year at KetoCon. We got these. Actually, did you order them?
I'm not in charge of ordering them. That's Holly's thing.
She's waiting for the link from you, I think.
I gave her the link.
Then
she actually asked,
ordered.
"Is this the one?"
Fine.
And I gave it to her.
Then it's probably ordered.
So
anyway, we're having these coffee dispenser things.
Yeah.
You've seen them before, and we're going to use those.
Yep.
But then we'll still have the pudding on a tray or something like that.
Tia says, "I just got my creamy. I make the shake with whipping cream, then freeze, spin on light ice cream, then respin. I'm supposed to let it thaw in there somewhere." So I just, in the video that I showed earlier, which is this how to make Keto Chow like a pro thing, I show everything. You don't need to let it thaw. And I'll put the link into the chat, which we're really far behind on, by the way.
It's okay. Nobody's mad about it.
Well, we're just responding to things people say 20 minutes after they actually say it.
They're not mad about it still.
Did I put it in there? Yep. Anyway, you don't need to let it thaw. Just run it on light ice cream twice, and maybe respin once.
Yep.
Storm Chasing Gal wants a hazelnut flavor. Irana says, if anyone was interested, Delta is where Chrissy Teigen is from. Really?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Delta is where Audrey was today.
Yeah. Well, actually, she was really close to Painter Springs.
Oh, we went there camping one time, and it was so fun. It's just such a fun memory. All the kids were jumping on rocks, and we caught so many lizards, and we flew kites, and it was fun. We should do that again.
Lynn says something about another meal replacement that is using similar ads. I'm not sure what you're talking about, actually.
Maybe we missed it.
I probably
before.
did.
Yeah.
They were probably talking to each other. I tend to skip the ones where they're talking to each other. Teresa says, I have a Pampered Chef measuring cup, and I've been using it for my water for Keto Chow.
Nice.
Annabella's got to take off. Let's see. Sky says, love my Pampered Chef whipped cream maker. Perfect for making small amounts of whipped cream without electricity. Nice. Let's see.
Do you want
Pam
to
says, birthday today, and I've lost 17 pounds. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pam. Happy birthday to you. Mike says, I've seen eclipses. I've seen the sun. I've seen the moon. I'm good. You guys have fun, though.
I've seen the sun and the moon.
GB says, I know it's not keto, but birthday cakes with 3 girls are important. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the Idaho eclipse was super amazing. You can't even describe it. I've never seen anything so.
Yeah.
A
was
black
really
hole
cool.
in the sky is the
It
best
was
way.
really cool.
It is weird. Anyway,
And Chris's dad got some good photos too.
yeah, he did. Gene says, can I use cream cheese instead of butter to replace the fat? So you can use cream cheese as the fat.
Yeah.
You're not replacing anything. You're just, that's
Yeah.
anything that's a fat you can use, but you want to go for stuff that's lower in carbs, and cream cheese can work. Be aware that when you melt it, it's going to tend to spit a little bit. So yeah, just be mindful of how you melt it. And you're probably going to want to use a blender. But yeah, you can use cream cheese, you can use butter, you can use beef tallow, you can use coconut oil, you can use coconut cream, you can use actual avocados, like just about anything. Lori says, I missed the beginning. Did I see blueberry is out of stock? The large bags
It's
of
been out of
blueberry
stock for
are out
a
of
little
stock.
while. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
texting my
So
children.
Lori, what you're not seeing, you're on Facebook,
Yes.
and most of the comments, probably
Or on YouTube.
80% of the comments are on the YouTube stream that we're doing at the same time. Nani says, anyone use Keto Chow while doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs? So most people would consider Keto Chow not part of beef, butter, bacon, and eggs.
Mm-hmm.
You could do beef, butter, bacon, eggs, and Keto Chow, and that would be something entirely different.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're doing just beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, then you need to do just beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And Keto Chow isn't one of those.
Yep. But you can decide what you're going to do because it's your body and it's your food.
Meg says the Eclipse was awesome. I watched it from my mom's front yard.
Nice.
Oh, and Alana says the dispenser things for KetoCon were delivered today.
Oh, perfect.
Nice. Donna says you mentioned some lemon stuff to enhance lemon flavor. Lemon curl, like doing the lemon zest.
No, she's talking about like to enhance the lemon in like the shake. I use True Lemon.
Oh, true.
And I just put that in there when I'm mixing it, and it's a little more tart because our lemon meringue isn't super tart. It's good, but
yeah. Donna, who is not being a pest, wants to know: can you add banana or strawberry sugar-free flavors to different ones?
yes,
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, do that. That's a great idea.
Jess says hello from a small village in Alberta. Which small village in Alberta?
Our daughter's in Alberta.
Which one is she in?
She's in Hinton.
Hinton.
So
Super
how
small.
are you? So you have our heart because she was up there with you.
Say hi to the snow for us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pam says thanks for the song. Wow. GB says the batter bowl in the old shape makes a perfect Barbie doll dress cake.
Yeah. Great idea.
Let's see. Oh, and Carrie has an early birthday.
Right.
It's Thursday. We can sing to Carrie now. 1, 2,
Okay.
3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carrie, on Thursday. Happy birthday to you. Cindy says, I've been doing bacon and eggs last week, and this, along with Keto Chow, every couple days between.
Nice.
Let's see.
Bacon
Duchess,
and eggs is a perfect food.
Alberta. I don't know where Duchess, Alberta is.
I'm Googling it.
Okay, Storm Chasing Gal says, I can never remember your flavor mixing ideas. Are they on your website? Yes, they are. So,
Oh, it's a village in Alberta.
if you go to Kitchen
So cute.
and you go to Flavor Hacks, we have a whole bunch of different flavor hacks there. So, yeah, different ones that you can mix up. Almond Delight. Raspberry, chocolate raspberry cupcake.
That sounds amazing.
Just all sorts of cool
Oh,
stuff.
it's 13 hours away from us.
Oh, it's in, really southern Alberta.
Yeah, it's actually pretty close to where Haley is. Let's
Interesting.
see.
Let's see, GGB's says I got to run, getting a little late. Okay. So there were a couple of questions that we
Oh, no,
wanted
it's
to
not close.
answer.
It's 6 hours away from Haley.
Right. Turns out Alberta is big. Okay.
Yeah.
So Lisa wanted to know, why can't I add some of the seasonal or limited edition flavors to my subscriptions.
That's frustrating. I can see how that's frustrating, but the reason why you can't add seasonal or limited edition flavors to my chow is because we don't keep them all year round, because they only come in during their season, and so they're not available. The flavors that are available for the subscription are the year-round flavors.
Yeah, the ones. So imagine, if you will, you order the seasonal flavor A, whatever that one is, and 2 months from now it goes out of stock. It's no longer available. How do you have a subscription to that? Well, you can't, because the subscription, it'll try to recur, and so what'll have to happen is our customer service people will go through and they'll look for, if stuff goes out of stock and people have a subscription, they have to do a report that says, hey, this product is out of stock. Then they have to send you an email, and then people don't reply, and so then they have to call them on the telephone, and sometimes they try to reach out to them 3 or 4 times. And then at some point they send them an email that says, look, we're not hearing back from you. I'm sorry, raspberry cheesecake is out of stock, because it was.
Yeah.
We're going to have to switch you over to strawberry. Sorry.
And then we'll give them a message.
So,
and typically we don't like to replace it. If we just try to get a hold of you as much as we can.
Yep.
But
so if it's a permanent flavor,
that's unfortunate.
It's available. If it's a seasonal or limited edition, it will not be available. Let's see. Diane has to get up at 5:30.
Oh, yay, to go walking. I'm so
let's
proud
see.
of you.
Carrie says, I made some
Sleep
carnivore
tight, Diane.
cookies earlier today, and Cookie Monster asked what they were. I said, they're meat cookies.
Yay!
So we make those. It's just
ground beef. It's just
ground beef patties.
patties.
Eric says, I can't wait for my starter kit to get here. I'm not sure how much longer I can do bacon, eggs, and hamburger meat. Trish says, what makes you discontinue a flavor? So it usually has to do with the amount of sales of it. We actually have let's see if I can find it really quick.
Because even if we like it, if you guys don't like it, it doesn't make sense to carry it.
Let's see, I'll search for leaderboard. Leaderboard. So that's 2020.
There's 2023.
There we go. That's the most recent one. So this post right here has, yes I am.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Has the most is the most recent update of our most popular flavors, along with the change. The stuff that gets here down near the bottom, well, some of the things like the soups, we're kind of keeping just mostly because we are going to.
Because we like them and we want them.
Yep. Peach and s'mores, those dropped off the edge of the earth. So, yeah, it kind of, unfortunately, we can't keep everything in stock all the time.
Yep.
And so eventually it gets to the point where if a flavor isn't selling super well, then we make the determination it's time to let it have some time
It
off.
had a good life, but it can be dead now.
Mike says you should replace everything that is not in stock with chocolate, because chocolate is always a good substitute, unless you're not
Chocolate
doing
is so good.
caffeine.
That's a good point, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pam says, I just got a notification. My one order will be here on Saturday. Okay, so on Reddit, on the Keto Chow subreddit, in case you didn't know that was a thing, we have a subreddit about Keto Chow. And someone said, hey, it looks like fish oil was required in earlier formulations, but there's no mention on the website now. Does this mean I could eat only Keto Chow without any supplements like fish oil? So, we used to, a lot of the older information on the Keto Chow website was towards the edge case of, I want to eat Keto Chow 3 meals a day for all my food for months at a time.
Yes.
Hardly anybody does that. And so a lot of the stuff about, okay, well, yeah, you need an omega-3 supplement, you need this much per day. Well, the reality is most people are using it 1 or 2 times a day, or 1 or 2 times a week. And so having that information was confusing to people. So for the people who are doing it 3 times a day, for all of their meals, usually our customer service people will just tell them, hey, because you're doing that, I don't know, you're getting dental surgery or something like that. Here's some additional things you might need to supplement with. An omega-3 supplement, additional protein.
Yes.
which if you just eat a can of salmon every once in a while,
Or
you're
tuna
going to get
fish.
both of those.
That's enough. Just one
And
can.
for people who experience a monthly cycle and have a higher requirement for iron, you would need an iron supplement as well. So somebody asked me why I said it that way once. I'm like, because they bleed and need more iron. So
Yeah. Yep.
Mike says I still buy peach. But I might be the only one.
I love peach.
Pam
I also buy peach.
Raspberry cheesecake and key lime on the way. Wow.
Yes, Pam.
And Carrie has salted caramel, trying to make it last.
Yes.
Denise says chocolate core is the best. Hopefully it stays around permanently.
I really like the core.
Let's
Need to mix
see.
that up too. I'm going to put that in my email to myself.
Yeah, and Carrie likes pistachio the most, and key lime is the second favorite. Okay, so here's another question. Save the crazy one for last.
Okay.
Why do we use sucralose in many of our flavors of Keto Chow?
Because we're the devil.
Now, there is a lot of misinformation about sucralose. Like, really a lot. To put it bluntly, a lot of people completely confuse sucralose, pure sucralose, with Splenda, which is almost entirely maltodextrin with a little tiny bit of sucralose. We decided at the very beginning to use sucralose because it has a better flavor profile. And now this is for the majority of flavors of Keto Chow.
Right.
And because the studies, the actual scientific studies, I don't see detrimental effects like you see with things like really a lot of sugar alcohols. There have been some interesting studies that have come out since we made that decision, and invariably they always have some really weird problems with them, like rat studies that show problems with gut health and sucralose, where they're giving the rats the equivalent of just massive amounts of sucralose based on their body weight. You'd have to eat like 80 servings of Keto Chow a day to get the amount of sucralose they were giving to those rats. And that much is going to cause problems for anybody no matter what. Now we do use monk fruit for the natural strawberry, and we do use stevia or no sweetener on the Keto Chow core. So those are available as well if you don't want to use sucralose.
Yep.
I have found that a lot of people are simply misinformed about sucralose, and they think that they don't want it until they actually try the different things and do a taste test and compare them, or until they actually get into the science, in which case they'll find that sucralose actually has a less of an effect on their success with a keto diet compared to things like erythritol or xylitol, things like that. So we do have a very in-depth, let's see, I'm going to switch over. If I search for Keto Chow sucralose, we have a very in-depth FAQ on our website that goes into some rather exhaustive details, and it's got a video up at the top where Miriam and I, back in 2021, explain a lot about it. But yeah, there's some really good information here about even the different studies about sucralose. So if that's a concern to you, I'd recommend checking that out just to learn more about it. And if it's not a concern to you, well, someone's going to bring it up at some point. And it's good to have information in your quiver. This guy says liquid sucralose is the best. And now that's the interesting thing about sucralose is it's so small. The amount that you have to use is so small. If it was pure glucose, it still wouldn't affect your blood sugar because there's not very much of it. Now with liquid sucralose, what they're able to do is they're able to mix the sucralose with water. So now it's mostly water with a little bit of sucralose. Whereas with powdered sucralose, that's why they use maltodextrin, which is starch, which is terrible, so that you can actually measure it. Because otherwise,
it's difficult to measure.
Like seriously, take a flat toothpick and scoop a little bit out on the very end, and like that's how much sucralose you're using in a serving of Keto Chow.
Yeah, it's very, very small. So it's hard to measure if you're baking and stuff because you don't know what a cup of sugar would be, right? It's just That's why they bulk it up with the maltodextrin.
I made a 5-gallon thing of homemade root beer, and I used sucralose as the sweetener, which was nice because somebody spilled a bunch of it and it didn't get sticky.
I love that. I love that.
Man. And I think I ended up using 1/8 of a teaspoon of sucralose for the 5 gallons of root beer. It was crazy. Cindy says I just got my orange cream the other day.
Yes. Oh, orange cream sounds good.
Why is my phone making so much stupid stuff?
Max had orange cream today.
He
was so funny. He's like sitting there and he's like, why do these shakes always make me full? Like, it's because there's a half a stick of butter in that, boy.
And fat, and they're great. Mike says most of the pre-made low-carb shakes in stores also contain sucralose, but many people seem unaware of this.
Yep.
That's true. Storm Chasing Gal says, faithful stevia gal here. So many flavors. There you go. Cindy says, after the crap with real sugar that our bodies have been ingesting over the years, I do not sweat it about the sweeteners at all.
Yep.
Sean says, I filled one of my small Keto Chow Electrolyte pocket containers and filled it with some liquid sucralose on the front.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And Sky says, I make a gallon of iced tea every week. 4 drops in the gallon makes my beloved sweet tea.
So much.
Wow.
Like, that's a little, like, it's just, it's great.
So, one last thing I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
If you go to the Keto Chow site,
right.
go here to shop.
Shop.
Supplements.
Supplements.
Energy and hydrate, the electrolytes.
Electrolytes.
So, we used to have the Keto Chow tablets. The electrolyte drop tablets. And now we have capsules. You want to show it to them? There they are. And no, so unlike the tablets.
Can I open this?
Yeah, you can. I brought it home for us. Unlike the tablets, which they took the powder and they compressed it down, and then it would get humid and swell up and turn into powder. These ones don't do that.
There's not a perforation on here.
No, there's not.
Stupid. Why did we do that? That's so dumb.
That's why you carry a knife.
Well, I don't carry I used to carry a knife, actually.
And the nice thing about that is, so they don't swell up. We actually sent some to Joe, a prototype batch of it, so that he could leave it out and let it sit there in the Florida humidity to see if it would have any problems.
It has a little seal on it.
Yep. You're just having all sorts of fun. Anyway, these ones don't have the problems with the humidity. So they should be just fine. And they go along with our magnesium capsules.
So that you can get confused and not know which one it is.
Oh, yeah. Shauna says, I have to tell my mom about this. She's put some tablets on her weekly med tray. I was like, they're expanding. I told her she should switch and not keep them there. Yep.
But it's clear, so you can know when you're going to run out also.
That's true. There's 240, and each capsule is the equivalent of a half a teaspoon of the electrolyte.
Where's
drops.
Dr. Barry's face?
He's not on the electrolyte capsules.
Oh, duh.
He's on
Daily Minerals.
Daily Minerals.
Whoopsie.
And Daily Minerals is not available in capsules.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
get people's
true.
hopes up.
I'm sorry. That was a mistake on my part. That is not a thing. Daily Minerals
Brenda
is not
says,
a
Miriam,
thing
your
in
teeth
capsules.
are jewels, not tools.
Thank you.
Dennis says, the new raspberry cheesecake may taste stronger, but I would not waste trying to mix it with a red licorice again, since the red licorice will always overpower any other flavor.
Yeah. What is it, Dennis, that you had me start doing? Orange cream
black
and black
licorice and
licorice?
orange cream.
Oh, I love that so
Cindy
much.
says, yay for capsules. Being in my old age, now I set a pill box a week at a time. The
I
tablets
do
have been
too.
sticking to all the others. Yep. Alan likes them too. Sky says, yeah, that is actually a marca. Also disappointed in the tabs. I'm a bit hesitant. Yeah, well, and that's why we got the ones in the individual sachets.
Yes.
The problem was they had the wrong date printed on them. And so even though they weren't packaged when they were supposed to, and so that date would have been valid, we ended up having to give them away because they were expired. Okay, that was weird.
That was weird. Do you want to see my new shoes? Yay. They're so cute.
We went to Ross yesterday.
And I got these shoes for Audrey. And then today I said, can I wear your new shoes? And then I wore them all day. And on my way home from work, I went to Ross and bought another pair.
Ellen says, I can remember the old days when it was hot and they gave us salt tablets at work.
Yeah.
Meg says, that's cool.
Yeah, so cool.
Okay, we're going to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Everybody, thanks so much for joining us. Hope you had a fantastic day. And we'll probably be seeing you again on Monday.
Yeah.
When we're in the home stretch for getting ready for KetoCon.
KetoCon.
So, all right. Well, you all have a fantastic night.